Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to my crochet story where I share with you two things that I love, teaching and crochet. Today is Tuesday, July the 18th, and I am here to share with you some yarny goodness that I received from two of my very sweet yarny friends. But before I get to that, let me say thank you so much for all of you being here. I greatly appreciate your time. I truly do, because as we always like to say, time really is important to all of us. So you spending it here with me for just a few moments, really, I am grateful. Now, if you're new to my channel, please take a moment to look at all the other content that you will find on my channel. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button down there in the bottom and then look for the bell with the little hugs on the side so that it'll notify you every time I upload some content. So, I was notified that I was going to be receiving a package, and of course I did, or I wouldn't be up here, right? And I have already opened it because I was requested to open it in the Zoom room where one of these young ladies resides with me. And so it's just all so very, very sweet. And I just wanted to get up and show some of it to you. So the first thing I opened up was really not so much for me as it was for Tia. Tia is my little service dog. She's a 5-pound Chihuahua Terrier mix. And so Leslie of the Corn gifted me this awesome little pouch. And guys, I can sit here. Now, obviously, I can wear it like a sling, like this. I can tuck her right in here, and away we go. And that leaves my hands free to do what I need to do. Now, I do walk with a cane, so a lot of times, excuse me, you'll see me out walking with her up here and me walking with my cane. Well, that doesn't leave me much room to, and I also carry a backpack, but when you have one handful of a little 5-pound dog, you really can't do much else with it. So this will be great for that. But let me tell you, I put it around my neck when I first opened it, and I took and I stuck Tia down in here, and it's like she knew exactly what she was supposed to do, because she snuggled down in there, and the next thing you know, of course they couldn't hear it, excuse me, but she was snoring away to beat the band. It was just so cute. So this was just very, very welcome. And now I can even, excuse me, on the times that she wants up in my lap, I can stick her down in here and I can continue to crochet. So that's going to be lovely for both of us. So that was the first thing I got. This is just so sweet. That was just such a very thoughtful thing for her to do for Tia. And then, from the other yarny sister, this is Suzanne, not Suzanne, I'm sorry. This is from Mrs. Hot Tea, Tracy. She's part of our little Zoomy group. She sent to Leslie, or somehow got the information to Leslie, and I received 4 beautiful worsted skeins of yarn from Expression Fiber Arts. Now let me tell you about them. I'm going to start with this one. This is called Baked Apples. Now it is a 4-weight. It is 80% merino and 20% nylon, and there are 180 yards in here. But look at that. Aren't those colors gorgeous? And folks, they are my colors, because I do love the autumn colors. And next we have some luscious caramel corn. Now it looks a little orangey here, but believe you me, it is that beautiful, beautiful caramel color whenever it gets melted. Next I have, this is called fawn. Now it's showing up a little brown there, but actually it's much greener. But again, it's just, and it all just feels so, so wonderful. And this is more Merlot, please. Merlot, sorry. It's a very nice, deep crimson red. And so when you put them all together, And yes, I am going to be putting them all together to make a shawl. Now, before I show you this next little piece, I also was gifted, let me find it. Don't think I already put it up, but I may have. Yes, I was gifted a furls hook in my size I that I love. Or is this one the H? No, this is an I. And it is just gorgeous, and it is one that I have been looking at. It is the Cruella. Is that not pretty, pretty, pretty? I love this. Now, this is a wooden hook, and it is the streamline. But I just love it. I just love those colors. It is just very, very gorgeous. Now, to go along with the yarn and the hook, which I knew this was coming at some point. I knew it was going to make it here. Move this out of the way. Is this beautiful, beautiful, it's called Poetic Crochet. And there are 20 different shawls in here, and they are all based off of a poem. Now, this is, it's crochet shawls inspired by classic poetry. Just as poetry laces together the simplest of words into dramatic, lyrical pieces, Poetic Crochet uses basic stitches to create a romantic, breathtaking collection of shawls and wraps. This book is put together by Sara Key Hartman. She has contributed to Interweave Crochet, Interweave Crochet Accessories, Craft Crochet Hats, that is by Interweave, and Crochet One Skein Wonders by Story. You can find out more at her website, sarakeyknitandcrochet.com. Now, I'm sure that you can purchase this book off of Amazon. I will look, and if it is there, then I will leave a link to it. But I will also type in her website if you would like to check her out. But the shawls in here, folks, are just beautiful. All right, look at these three right here in the very beginning. Aren't they gorgeous? I just think they're beautiful. I'm going to try to show you some of them without giving away too much. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, this one is called Endominium. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that's beautiful. Of course, I do love the colors. That one is made with a worsted weight. And here's another look at it. This one is called Starry Skies. Isn't that just really, really pretty? This one I think is really, really pretty. I believe it's the heather. Yes, there it is. Look at that. Tiny little flowers on there that represent the flower itself. And it comes from Still We Will Be Children of the Heather and the Wind. A quote from Robert Louis Stevenson. Now this one is called Hope's End. I think it looks very Greekish. I don't know why it made me think of Greek. Maybe it was her hairstyle there. This one is called Dover. Isn't that beautiful? I'd like to show you some of the other pictures that go with it, but it also shows either the charts or some of the written piece, and I don't want to stay too long on that. This one is called Spring Dream. Look how lacy that is. Is that not gorgeous? That one is made with a fingering weight. It says Rowan Kid Silk Haze Mohair. 70% that and 30% silk. Very, very pretty. Oh, here we go. I can show you this one. Look at that back. There we go. There she is. Is that not gorgeous? Very beautiful. And let's see. This one's called Radiant Maiden, but I want to see if I can get to a picture that... Oh, yes. Here we go. Oh, I'm not showing it to you very well, am I? There we go. This next one is called Avalon. Isn't that pretty? I think for me I'd have to add a couple of extra rows in there because I really prefer a longer one. Now this next one I am definitely going to make for my middle child or my granddaughter. I can't figure out which one just yet. They love to travel, and they've been to Europe, to Mexico. It's called the Happy Traveler, or just the Traveler, I'm sorry. But isn't that pretty? Of course, I love the color of it too. I think it would be gorgeous in a multicolor. Let's see if it's got another picture for you to look at. No. Okay. This one is called Sing Song. Oh, I love this one. This one's called Siren. Some of these are just so lacy and drapey and gorgeous. Now this one's called Tin Turn, but I'm going to see if I can find just a little bit better picture here. There you go. Because that shows a little bit more of the... There we go. As I said, I will look to see if I can find this on Amazon. This one's called Fairy Queen. One of our Yarny sisters is already working on this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Of course, the colors of these two kind of makes them stand out. This one is built with a sport weight or a number 2 fine. And I believe, I don't think I'll give anything away, but I believe you have to start out with 331 chains. Mercy. Definitely have to have stitch markers for that one, wouldn't you? Now this one's called Skylark. Does kind of make you think of a bird, doesn't it? Very nice and lacy, airy. You just see them out there flying around. Now this next one is called Jasmine. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try to cover this up because there is a lot of the stitching here. But I thought you might like seeing it across the back. There she is. Just a couple more. Oh, this is called Innisfree. I think that one's gorgeous as well. There's not one in here that I found that when I was looking through the book that I found that I didn't like. Now, this one's called Tiger. Again, I think the color for it was very appropriate for the title. This one's called Green Fuse. Sorry, I'm still not real good at putting things up in front of the camera if I can't see it. This one is called Orison. And that might be the last one. Nope. This one is called Winover. I think this is going to be the best picture. That one you can tell is just a bunch of doubles. And alright, and then there is a glossary back here that lets you know all of the crochet terms that are going to be used. And they were quite correct, folks, on what you will be using, the crochet stitches, even how to use them. There's some tips on blocking. Yes, just let's see. I believe that maybe the only one that you might not know how to do is maybe the herringbone double crochet together. The herringbone, we all know front post, back post, maybe an extended turning chain. It might be something new to you. An edge shell, possibly. We all know how to do puffs and treble crochets, V double crochets, and just things like the asterisks, what they mean, and how they use the braces and the brackets for telling you when to repeat sections. So, very well put together book. The photos are great, and there are charts that go along with the instructions, and that's kind of why I was a little picky as to the pictures that I showed you, because some of them have, you know, the charts, and some of them had part of the crochet piece, you know, in text, so I didn't want to show you too much of that. But anyway, as I said, I will leave a link to where you can find this, and I will also leave a Sara's website information if you wish to go check her out there. So thank you so much to Tracy and Leslie for these wonderful gifts. I do appreciate them so much. And yes, I will be showing you the shawls that I choose to pick out of here and crochet up, because obviously I would want to give you my take on them, and probably brag just a little bit as to how easy the patterns are to read, or the charts, and give you my opinion as to which one might be easier for most of you to work off of. So again, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you made it all the way to the end. If you liked this video and this little sharing of the book that I got with you today, please consider sharing this video out to those on your channel or to your family and friends. Maybe they would be interested in looking to see what this little book has to offer before they go out and purchase it themselves. Okay, as always, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. I love you all. Thanks again for being here. Bye.